now called the winner of the 2024 presidential election. Donald Trump will be the 47th President of the United States of America, and so the man who has upended all the rules of politics in America is President for a second time. The man who has been impeached twice, who has a criminal conviction, who stands accused of trying to overthrow the results of the last election, has won this one. It is a quite extraordinary moment. Whatever you think of him, love him or hate him, it is a stunning political comeback. Donald Trump, property developer, reality TV star turned politician, is back in the White House. This is an historic moment of America, but also for the world. Well, let's get reaction now to that historic moment. Donald Trump gave his victory rally already this morning, projecting that he would win the election, and now we can confirm that he is going to be the 47th president of the United States. It is one of those moments on which we will look back and ask, where were you when Donald Trump became the president of the United States for a second time, completely contrary to what the polls were predicting, completely contrary of what many people across the United States and the world expected. He is heading back to Pennsylvania Avenue. There will be 4 more years of Trump, and the Democrats this morning are reeling from the fact that he has done that in spectacular style. They cannot believe the extent to which he has seen of their candidate, the incumbent Vice President Kamala Harris. She went to bed early last night, keeping her own counsel, disappointing those who gathered to hear her, because she knew this moment was coming. She knew that she would not make history and become the first woman to make it to the White House. Instead, Donald Trump makes history by becoming the first president in 132 years to serve 2 non-consecutive terms, quite something for a man who was convicted of 34 felony charges earlier this year. The polls were telling us all the way through it was so close, too close to call on a knife edge, all the clicks that you can imagine, but in the end they were completely wrong, because it is by such a great margin that he has won this victory. Is not it, they got it wrong in 2016 when Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton. Of course, she won the popular vote on that occasion. They got it wrong in 2020, it has to be said, when Joe Biden narrowly took the crime, and they got it wrong again in spectacular fashion today, because Donald Trump has not just won the electoral college, he appears to be on course to win the popular vote. I think at the end of the day, Kamala Harris will have secured fewer electoral college votes than any Democratic candidate since 1988. So despite all of her talk about America having a choice, that encouragement for the vice president of this nation to turn a page in what she called the politics of hatred and division, they have chosen instead in many ways to go back to the future. They believe they will be better in the hands of Donald Trump, and we said earlier, and I think it's fair to repeat it, that there is a sense of shock for the Democrats at the fact that they were not even at this game at the end of the day, and all among Republicans at the fact that their man is going back to the White House, and also about the fact that he appears to be going there with unchecked power, because the Republicans have taken back the Senate. It looks like they are going to retain the House. There are vacancies on the Supreme Court, so Donald Trump is going to wield power that is beyond his wildest expectations, both here in the United States and across the world. Thank you.